Last Tuesday, the Barclays Volatility Desk published a note. The title was Dizzy at the Top, Time to Hedge. 3 days later, the market crashed. They called it. This morning, that same desk published the follow-up, and the message is striking. The desk that called the cascade just flipped to buying the dip. The new note from this morning is titled, Macro Stumble, Technical Reset. Their argument. Friday was a macro event, the hot jobs report, but the size of the move was amplified by stretched technicals, crowded positioning, leveraged ETFs being forced to sell, vol control programs cutting their allocation. In their words, the move was mechanical, not fundamental. They quantified the mechanical selling. Vol control programs cut their equity exposure by 12%. That works out to $25 to $30 billion in forced selling. Meanwhile, CTA positioning in the Nasdaq fell from near max long down to the 27th percentile. In other words, the forced selling has mostly already happened. Here's the data point that makes the whole case. Friday had the second highest sector dispersion in 30 years. The only day worse was March 7, 2000. But here's the thing. High dispersion does not mean panic. It means rotation. Sectors moving in opposite directions. Energy and healthcare up while tech and semis cratered. That is not what broad capitulation looks like. That is what a positioning unwind looks like. And they did something most desks don't do. They named specific trades to express the view. Their primary recommendation. Buy a call spread on the technology sector ETF, XLK, expiring July 26th, cost about 2.7% of the position. Max payout 4 times your premium. Or the alternative version on the S&P, SPY July 750 to 790 call spreads, 1.2% cost. Max payout 4.3 times. Both bets pay off if stocks bounce 5 to 8% over the next 6 weeks. Here is why this matters. Going into Tuesday close, 3 big bull desks publicly disagreed with the bears. Morgan Stanley with their 8,000 year-end target, Bank of America's technical team with their 13 of 13 historical analog, and Barclays macro calling for a 2 to 4 week rebound. Now Barclays bull desk makes 4. And these are the people who called the cascade in advance. CPI today at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Cool number, the bulls win. Hot number, the bears stay in. But notice the timing. Barclays just published a buy the dip note before the print. That is them telling you they expect the result to be okay enough. Their conviction matters because they were right about Friday. Daily synthesis of what the big banks and Wall Street quants are seeing. Follow.